YouTube, what's going on? It's your boy Chief and welcome back to the channel. Yes, we are back. So today's video, we are going to be jumping into our first comic book Wednesday, or excuse me, new comic book day, I should say. I'm recording this on a Thursday when new comic book day is actually on a Wednesday. But your boy just got paid, so that's probably why we're doing this on a Thursday. So what we're going to do is I'm going to go ahead and just show you guys what I actually picked up. I'm actually going to combine it with last week's new comic book day, just because of the fact that I didn't get to actually record it when I went, as well as I'm a little bit behind on my reading. So this will definitely keep me accountable and make sure that I get my reading done for you guys by the following week, so we got something to talk about. But I'm gonna go ahead and just start off. I went ahead and I actually picked up the Absolute Batman. So I got this beautiful cover A here, and I'm actually pretty excited for it. I've heard good things. All in general, I haven't gotten to read yet, but like I said, I am pretty interested in it and just optimistic to see what they kind of pull out. But yeah, so that's gonna be it for the first one. I got that cover A, in which I'm super excited about. I'm very picky, which I'm sure like a lot of us are, about getting cover A. I want to get cover A first and then show me all the variant covers. Then I'll go ahead and pick some extras up. But if I don't have cover A, I'm very hesitant to go ahead and get a second cover. But with that second cover being said, I actually went ahead and I picked up the Jim Lee cover here. So I'm super excited about that. Let me see if I can show you guys in a better. So I did pick that one up. Jim Lee is just the greatest. He's definitely my favorite comic artist of all time. Again, like a lot of us, I'm sure. But yeah, so I had to make sure I picked that one up. Full transparency, I'm not necessarily into the cover, or I should say the style of the Batman, but I am a huge fan to the point where I support, even if I'm not crazy about the cover itself. So moving along, I actually was able to pick up Sentinels #1 here. So I was actually pretty excited about this one, or excuse me, pretty optimistic about this one. And it just seems like it might be something that could be pretty decent moving forward. So that's this guy here. And I'm not sure who these people are, but I guess we'll get into that, huh? Oh, and I'm so sorry if I didn't shout them out already. I was actually able to pick up the Absolute Batman where I'm subbed at, which is the Coliseum of Comics. So they actually held me down with a copy. They were able to put me down and make sure that they followed up with that. But I actually couldn't get the Jim Lee cover. The Jim Lee cover was completely sold out. People were just running through them, running through them. So I actually went to another store. It's called Acme Superstore, and a huge location. They got so much stuff there, it's insane. But luckily enough, they were able to have a variant cover there for me, just plenty of them sitting on the shelves, and I was able to pick out the best looking one, I should say. But as well as same thing here with Sentinels. I was able to pick up Sentinels. I know it is sold out in other locations, at least the locations that I initially went to. But once I went there, like I said, they had plenty just chilling, just waiting for me to take them home with me. So that was always great to see. This one I just did a little bit of back issue buying. So I needed Daredevil #12. That's the another one that I actually need to catch up on. So again, apologies in advance that I'm not actually caught up to discuss what's been going on in these, but I've got the Spider-Man issue #59 here. So him and Tombstone going at it, and if I'm not mistaken, this one actually is going to be pretty heavy. I know he's getting his handed to him by Tombstone. So I mean, there's no easy way to say it. He's getting the break speed off of it. But again, moving forward, I got the Fantastic Four. This one is actually going to be issue #26 here. So I've actually had to get caught up. Let's see. I started reading Blood Hunt super late. So that kind of put me behind on my summer reading. But it also set me behind on a lot of the other heroes that I wanted to actually be reading on in their current run. So that's kind of what's been going on with me. If you're curious as to why I've been so behind, that's just kind of what it is. So I've got the next one up here. Spider-Man, Black Suit and Blood. So this one is another nice cover where he's got his black suit back, and this actually seems pretty interesting. I know they have a bunch of stuff going on for the Venom War right now. I'm not entirely sure if it ties in. I don't think it does, but nonetheless, it does look interesting, and I am always down for Spider-Man in a black suit. So we're actually gonna be jumping into this week's comics now. I did a lot more variant hunting as far as the covers that I got, but I'm actually excited for what I got. So let's see. To start off with, we got the Uncanny X-Men #4 here. I'm a bit thrown off by how many titles they have. I don't remember it being as many titles. I know I've read like X-Men Gold, X-Men Red and Blue as well, but as far as like there's Uncanny X-Men, there's X-Men, there's Exceptional X-Men, there's like 5 different titles for X-Men, and it's spreading to so many different titles. And that's not to mention the solo runs by some of these by some of the mutants, you know. So it is what it is. I think I'm actually sub to maybe about three titles. Moving along here, I got the Uncanny X-Men. I actually picked up the Doom variant, so that one's always super nice to see. I'm actually excited for all the Doom variants that are going to be coming out. I know there's going to be one for Spider-Man, which I'm looking forward to. I know there's going to be others that are going to be coming out, and again, I'm just excited to see like who he crosses over with. And I think this is a pretty cool thing. I know they're building up the hype for Doom and all the movies, and Secret Wars, and Fantastic Four possibly. But yeah, nonetheless, it is cool to see. I actually got to pick up the Godzilla variants that they did a few weeks ago as well, so that was always nice. I'm a sucker for variants. Like I said, as long as I got my cover A, then you got a nice cover B, C, whichever, I'm down to pick it up. It's always gonna come with me if I see it at the time. So if I'm loving it that much, then I just gotta do it. I gotta do it. Following up, I actually got the Spectacular Spider-Man #8 that just came out. So this one is actually surprising. I've actually heard that this was supposed to end at maybe issue 6, but here we are. We're at issue 8. So I'm excited to see what else has been going on. What else to look forward to. I'm not sure if they're gonna extend it, but it is what it is. We'll see what happens. Dang, I missed another variant. I actually missed this variant for X-Men as well. We got my guy Kurt Wagner. We got Nightcrawler on the cover there. Probably one of my favorite X-Men, if not probably my favorite X-Men. All right, there we go. So Nightcrawler, as I said, he's one of my favorites. Just as a kid, just playing with him in the video games was always nice. But as well as the amazing opening scene that they had in X2 where he just takes over the White House. It was just awesome to see just what he's capable of, and how amazing acrobatic, how like everything. He's just the coolest, how agile he can be. Definitely, like I said, he's probably my favorite X-Men. I can relate to him a lot, so definitely love that I got to get my hands on that variant cover. Moving along here, I got Moon Knight Fist of Khonshu that just dropped. Oh yeah. So I'm excited to see, if I'm not mistaken, Mark Spector being back. He was apparently he died in his last run, but he was able to be brought back during the events of Blood Hunt. So if you haven't read Blood Hunt, I don't know what you've been doing. Well, let me not say that, because I know I'm behind on mine too. So let me not judge. But if you haven't read Blood Hunt, definitely take the time to read Blood Hunt. It was an amazing run. I think the reason I was so behind on it is because I got all of the tie-ins. So I made sure I wrote them all down on a list, and I was just going. And it was a lot of fun. Definitely seeing what happens with Blade, with Miles Morales, what happens with so many characters. Again, even Moon Knight coming back. And at the end, I think it's safe to spoil it. Listen, I think it's safe to spoil it. So if you haven't heard the news, Doctor Doom is the new Sorcerer Supreme. We actually see that happen in the events of Blood Hunt. It was issue 5, if I'm not mistaken. So that was amazing to see. And just things like that just happened throughout Blood Hunt that you just kind of had to read it. I'm not too into vampire stuff, I'm not going to lie. But the event was pretty cool to see. This is going to be my last one here. I actually picked up the newest issue for Mystique. So that's their issue 1 here. I seen the cover and I thought, okay, you know, Mystique, you know, fine. You know, she's got her own run coming out. But something about the synopsis, it caught my attention. And let me see if I can pull it up here. So it says, reminding the world to hate and fear her. How do you track a subject with a history that contradicts itself? How do you stop a force whose motives change like Quicksilver? How do you stop a target that can be anyone? That's the question that confronts Nick Fury as he stumbles upon a web of lies and espionage leading back to Mystique. So I thought that was actually pretty interesting, and I was like, man, like, you know, let's kind of see what she's got herself caught up in. Excuse me. And as well as I got to see what's going on with Nick Fury. A lot of times he's got something sketchy going on. And I was reading about him in Wolverine's Revenge, which is an amazing, amazing run so far. If you haven't gotten that, you're sleeping. And you should definitely go out and get that. But yeah, Nick Fury's always got something shady going on. I know Wolverine's Revenge is a separate story. It doesn't really place it within any timeline that we're aware of. But he's always got something in his pocket, you know, so you gotta watch that guy. Anyways, I think it's gonna be pretty interesting. I'm optimistic. I'm excited. So that's pretty much all I've gotten today, y'all. I am gonna have a better way to kind of show you guys my take homes for the day. But for right now, you know, I just wanted to make sure that I get this out for you guys. I am excited to start this journey with you guys with my comics, to be able to, again, just to talk about this with you guys. So I'm excited. The last little bit of goodies that I've gotten here actually have come from the Coliseum of Comics. And so that is the Justice League. I got security access for the Watchtower. So this is going to be the Wonder Woman access card, which is pretty cool. Got the Batman one here. Lastly, we got the boy, the man himself, Superman. And they're pretty cool. You know, they're nothing too special, but I do enjoy having them. They are kind of a nice little treat, if you will, for picking up some comics at the shop. To my understanding, there's supposed to be a blank one, they said today, or excuse me, a blank one that's going to be coming out soon, and one for Darkseid as well. So I was told it does kind of tie into the All-In special that's been going on, or excuse me, the Absolute Universe, one of the two. And so I'm pretty excited. I want to be able to collect them all, maybe get them in a nice little sleeve, and you know, maybe just keep them with my comics. But that's all I've gotten today. So let me know what you guys are reading. Let me know what you guys are into. And if you've gotten caught up on all this reading, then definitely we got some more to talk about. Don't spoil it for me. But if you have read it, let me know in the comments. Let me know what you're excited for. Let me know what you guys have gotten from your subs. And I'll definitely be catching you guys. I want to try to make this maybe like a Monday, Wednesday type of thing, where Monday we look ahead at the week. Like I said, if you guys like what you were seeing today, definitely make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you guys.